Jo, dobrý. Tady vidíme, jak hrajou Patrioty, nějaký Patriot, 87. Takže zapínáme hru. Dneska jsem se rozhodl, že nebudu natáčet webkou, no, takže na to tady bude šlapat dobře. Koukal jsem, že minulý videa počkejte chvilku, já musím se... Dobrý. Takže vidíte, už se to zapíná. Takže abych vám vysvětlil, no, ty, kdo nevidí, co je Madden, tak to je vlastně americký fotbal. A ten, kdo neví, co je americký fotbal, tak jsem předpokládal, že asi někdo ví, většina. No, prostě během hry vám to určitě vyjde, jak to hraje. Takže dáme to jiný. Můj oblíbený tým, samozřejmě Dallas Cowboys. Mám tady i dres, ale právě mám tady na sobě dres Dallas Cowboys, ale já jsem zapomněl zapnout tu web, takže to nevadí. Takže dáme si tady třeba si nemůžu hrát, tak si dáme třeba, takže asi ne, si dám třeba Rams. No tak Saints, takže jdeme hrát. Ještě si dám rychlý. Tak, už se nám to tady načítá. Takže já mám čaj. Takže já jsem chtěl být takový první youtuber, který by to z Česka asi natáčel. No, takže tady vidíme Tomase, Golden, takže no. To je hrozný, jak dělají ty známý týmy.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the
Už
NFL
hry,
brings us to the Lone Star State and Mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Přidali teďka do toho nového Maddenu, že třeba máte oškrabaný helmy a tak, například. Že třeba obrana samozřejmě má oškrabaný helmy, protože do sebe narážejí. A pojď. Dobře, to bylo hodně dobrý. Takže posunuli jsme se o 39 yardů, to je docela dost. Tak, Romo, jaký Romo, ten myslím, že... Kolikávka to je? Jo, mám hráči na tom drezu.
You probably got to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well. Showed it right there.
Máte jakoby, že se vybíráte taktiky, potom máte tam buď run, že můžete běžet, anebo házet. Samozřejmě, asi víte, co já. Takže já mám vlajku tady těch, co hrajou proti nám. A to jsou, jo, tady to je jakože obrana, útok. Už natáčíme 5 minut, se mi nezdá. Tak nahrajeme si a pojď. Ne, já to nechyt. Takže už mám asi poslední pokus. Teďka jsem hrál, jo, asi jsem hrál takže, abych vám vysvětlil třeba, když dáte bod, tak tomu se říká touchdown, to je, že ten váš tým doběhne jakoby tamhle, pod tu branku, tam je takový velký pole. A když tam doběhne, tak dá touchdown a ten je na 6 bodů, myslím. Touchdown, kámo! Oh já, jak jsem to sesedal, jak jsem to mohl dát. Takže už tady máme, ale koukejte, jak to bylo úplně superový. Já tam ještě doběh, ale mě ani... Kdyby to bylo třeba půlky ještě, tak bych tam ještě doběh. Konečně to natáčím a každý ví, co jsem udělal. Takže fika dávat nebudem, to je jakoby, že místo kopnutí, když dáte touchdown, tak kopete do brány, takovým způsobem. A to jsem určitě kopnul. Ne, takže vidíte, už máme 7 bodů, touchdown je za 6 a tohle nevím. Já nevím, je to... Touchdown je buď za 5 nebo za 6 a tohle je za 2 nebo za 1. No tak vidíte, trenér už se raduje. Takže... Tohle to bude určitě někam vedle. Tak bude.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first pick of the second round back in 2001.
Mají teda ty veškrabaný helmy, jsou tam hodně vidět ty chrániče, vidíte na těch znamenou. A ještě, že se potí, třeba když jste v půlce zápasu.
So-called height issue, you name it, he can do it, and boy does he prepare well for each and every game.
Tak a můžete tam i ty hráče přeskakovat, a to je úplně superový. A boom, ratatatata. Juhu! Já tam prostě asi porazil několik hráčů a mám se dostat k tomu quarterbackovi a ten je, to je ten, co tam odehrává, myslím. Co říkám správně, napište do komentářů. Nebo to má nějakou takže můžete dát buď běh nebo házet, já samozřejmě dávám házet, protože je to v podstatě lepší, ale třeba když už jste blízko u toho pole, tak jakoby je lepší běžet, protože když házíte, tak je to v podstatě na nic, protože to přehodíte buď jako že to hodíte buď do autu, a nebo vám to chytnou, takže to je fakt ústání, ale já to dělám stejně. Bum, bum, bum. Tak se
They had a great read there from his free safety position. And Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
Cowboys swarm in and it's blocked.
Cože? Co to sakra bylo? Já to mohl chytnout. Jo. Teďka vůbec nevím, kdo. Jo. Koukejte, já to úplně... Jak to dobré bylo, tak to bylo super. Sice škoda, že jsem to nechytal, ale jako fakt dobře, já už jsem dostal trofej. Jste viděli. Takže, jelikož jsme se dlouho neviděli, tak tenhle stream by mohl být trošku další. Tím nemyslím, že by byl třeba 2 hodiny, ale třeba možná půl hodinu bychom mohli dát. A je to touchdown, druhý touchdown. Oh yeah. Já jsem teďka trénoval a teďka už jsem od rána trénoval, to je 12 a já jsem od 9 trénoval, takže teďka by mi to fakt mělo jít. No, takže možná by se to mohli dát i na tu hodinu. Ještě tak napište, jestli chcete další díly a třeba vám ukážu ty tréninky a tak. Takže dáme fake news zase, ne? Takže dáme. Tak, vykopneme si teď. Boom. Tak, mně se jednou stalo, že jsem vyblokoval i ten kop. Třeba 14 minut. Vždycky to vykopnutí a zároveň teď dali po 7, takže jsem dal 7, 14. A moje mají to minula, že dali minula než takže já jim to tady nechutnu pěkně. Když jsou hodně dobrý ty kamerování. Ale bylo fakt hustý, jak jsem to vyblokoval. To napište do komentářů a prostě bylo to hustý. To musíte říct sami.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a
já možná dneska natočím ještě jeden díl. Nebo určitě natočím. A když tak napište do komentářů ten druhý díl. Můžu natáčet trošku později.
Yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
They come out here in the again, they'll run with Ingram. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Old school defensive tackle play dictated just get up and dance with the guy in front of you. Came near, tackle it. New school, you don't want to just dance. You want to get past it, get upfield and make the play in the backfield. A big time play there.
Another pistol look here. Now Breeze on 3rd down. He's got time in the pocket. All kinds of time. And he's got speed. And he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Great patience in the pocket. Of course, it's easy to be patient when the protection's good, and it was.
Yeah, you got to pat those guys on the helmet and say thanks because they gave him plenty of time to stay back there, survey the field, go through the reads that he wanted to, and deliver the ball accurately. That was really well executed.
Je to tým Deathmatch a všechno.
So here we go, first and 10 now.
A vlastně jsme v live, že jo. Protože se budu boom.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Tak až bude poločas, all defense,
When at his best, Orlando Scandrick is one of the top nickel cornerbacks in the NFL.
A je dobře, že teďka natáčím, protože tamto, jak jsem to vyblokoval, tak to bylo fakt superový.
They come up with 1 back. That's Ingram. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
No, takže docela nejdou. Třeba po nás jdou. Teďka chtěl by to, pokud bychom to chytili, nebo aby to neuhráli na to je oranžová lajna, jakoby vyznačuje to, co musíte tu lajnu prostě musíte překročit. Hele, už se někdo dívá. Tu lajnu prostě musíte překročit, abyste měli zase 3 pokusy. Jakoby máte prostě 3 pokusy na to, abyste buď překročili lajnu, nebo dali touchdown. Tu lajnu můžete překročit tím způsobem, že ten míč hodíte a hokejte někdo sebe, u touchdownu na tou lajnou. No takže, jestli se někdo dívá, tak klidně si to přetočte trošku nazpátek. A můžeš, ty, kdo se díváš, můžeš kouknout na to, jak jsem, když mi koukali balon.
And the ball carrier there, Mark Ingram, in his 6th season now with the Saints.
Yet to have a 1,000-yard season, but any guy who wins the Heisman Trophy, you know the potential's always there.
Napište, když tak do komentářů, kdo se
had 769 last year in 12 games. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've hit the end of quarter 1. 14-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in just a moment.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football.
Takže vyhrát. Jakoby zóna je, že uděláte, jakoby, že se různě, toho si myslím já, že se jakoby rozhlednou potom hřišti, je to blitz, že všichni jdou na quarterbacka. A dobrý, netrefil. A to man pozor nevíče. Takže dáme.
Now Kai Forbath to try the field goal for New Orleans. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Forbath will put this one through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Napište do komentářů,
kdo to je. Encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
Tak. A běžíme. Sakra, já jsem se chtěla vyhnout, protože ne to blbý, protože musíte potom zmanipulovat toho hráče po té otočce. A to dá docela práci v tom zmatku. Říká tak 9, Roma. Takže asi mám dres Roma. Tak. Když na koho budu nahrávat, to jsem si vybral taky. Druhý hlavníček úplně nahoře. Tak chvilku se počkáme, aby nám to tady hráč naběh a boom. Ne. Musím si počkat ještě. Teďka se vyberu taktiku, kde je jakoby, kde se můžete jít.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot,
tak to je přesně tato taktika.
Then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Vybral jsem si tu úplně spodní, a na ten čtvereček a kolečko nevybrali. A boom.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
Tak, takže zase mám taktiku, ale tu samou.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Could they blitz?
He's got a man.
Jo, to bylo dobrý, Chtěl jsem to a kolik to bylo jardů?
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
To je jedno. Každopádně víme, že jo, to bylo hodně, to muselo být fakt hodně. Na té 50, na té půlce, no, na polovině. Takže to bylo nějak tak 60 yardů, bych řekl. Pak napište do komentářů, kdo to je. Aspoň napište, že je to dobrý, nebo jak hrajou... Jo. Jak hrajou teďka docela dost postupů. Jak není tohle. Ten hráč vůbec... Já si prostě srovnám, ten hráč říká úplně... Prostě jední závidě. Já mám tam mezi tím představ. Kdo tam nahrával? Podle mě Romo je ten quarterback.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Jo,
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Romo now to throw it.
Boom!
He had 6 points in his hands there, couldn't hang on. Second down.
No, tak ještě...
No.
Já možná teďka dám 5.
Just unable to complete it in the end zone, a big time drop.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Again, we'll see the pistol here. On second down, Elliott. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Donnell Ellerbe with a tackle.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Throwing on third down, Romo. And this is going to be incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And that was a nice play.
Tak ono je to nakonec za 3, takže on je za 4 a ten kop je za 3.
Take away any chance that they have any decision to make on 4th down, but things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field.
No, takže teď dáme toho fake, ten pas.
And not allow a touchdown.
Now Dan
Tak teď
Bailey,
vidíte, jak je zmoten. Ale nakonec... Cože? Já to nestačím odehrát. Máme, já tady natáčím. Ještě chvilku musíš počkat.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you.
Ingram churning. He lost the football. So they got the football to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Our focus now moving to Des Bryant as he heads back out there. And anytime a receiver's over 100 yards like he is, maybe the D coordinator scratching his head a little bit. If you're the D coordinator, what are you doing? Whatever he's not doing?
That's the best way to put it, but you have to treat him like the hot shooter in basketball, the guy that's just not missing. You run enough people at him to make him give up the ball in basketball. In this case, you've got to cover him with enough people that they throw the ball to someone else and make them beat you.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. On first down, Romo and Beasley with it over the middle. Give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
A to bude přihrát na čtvereček.
To throw on second down is Romo. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And he's a reliable target. He's more than that, though. Hey, look, I'm not going to say he's the best tight end in the league, but he's solid.
Yeah, because he's able to block, and that's almost a lost art for a number of the tight ends in the league now, because the most popular guys are almost what we call move tight ends, more like receivers, but those guys who can do it all, there's still a place for them in the NFL.
And it's 21-3.
No, takže už vedeme 21. No, máme 21, oni mají 3 body. Takže to vypadá, že asi vyhrám, ale asi to, abych to nezakřiknul. Takže teďka dáme ten druhý, to je asi nejlepší.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, here's Marcus Murphy. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And the Cowboys defense, they march back out onto the field. Forced the fumble last time, up on the scoreboard, things going their way.
Things are rocking easy now, and they feel good about themselves, confident, taking the ball away in the last possession. They're going to try and do it again.
So let me ask you, can you be playing free and that can be good, or it can also become bad, right?
I like the way you put it. You're exactly right. It can work both ways. Sometimes you get too loose and give up big plays and not handle your responsibilities. But oftentimes when you're playing free and easy and locked in, as they are today, you see the end result. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2. Ingram again. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
They come up with one back. That's Ingram. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Tak napište do komentáře. Já chci vědět, kdo se dívá.
We remind you that coming up in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. 2 yards to go here on 3rd down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. The play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze. And he's got Snead. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got time. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
This is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career until now. But he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Getting set to go again, Tony Romo marches back onto the field. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdowns.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership, by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Out left side here to Bryant. And he's brought down after a good game.
Ještě jednou napište do komentářů,
Such a dynamic combination, Tony Romo and Dez Bryant, and it has been on display.
Happy quarterback, happy receiver equals happy team. That's kept them in the lead in this game and made everyone feel good. And hey, Dez can be demonstrative now, but he's having a good time doing it.
On 1st and 10, Romo. Oh, he got Position
A je to?
and he pulls it in. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
A fresh set of downs, and they're at the one. First and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
They're right there at the one. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Here's Romo now on second down. The ball pops in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, Brandon, try and stay in your chair here, okay? Because when you hear Des Bryant talk, that even when he's covered, he's open, not a surprise, is it? And Tony knows this better than anyone. He's made throws in the past that had no business being caught, only to see Des come down with them. But this one was asking a little too much, and it winds up being intercepted.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front as we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Cowboys are happy to be in front, and they'll look to play.
Yeah, that's perfect. 2, Davis, deep.
I don't know.
Hey, I gotta go.
To, že zase vykopával, ne?
Okay, and sorry about that. Didn't know Larry got cut off early. We are back and ready for the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Tough day, tough sledding right there. And it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So you heard the word. This is a neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defender wanted to try and get back after he had jumped. Unable to do so.
Breeze to throw on second down. Finding time. Great protection. It's complete. Flainer, right side. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain. And just like that, it's third down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it. Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. To throw, it's Breeze. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up 4th down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And remember, he had his first punt blocked.
Okay.
This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the deep.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
To bylo úplně hustý, jak ten ho chtěl vyskočit. A mimochodem, když máš už trajček u toho touchdownu, tak skočíte třeba salto nebo tak.
Now Bailey to tack on the extra point.
Tak, jdem vykopávat.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Tak, já se s tím nějaký nebo co? Tak, a jde se vykopávat.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays.
And he loses the football the second time.
To máme nic, nebo máme. Já myslím, že to tam ještě někdo chytil. Asi, aha,
wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And the first carry for the former Clemson Tigers, C.J. Spiller. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Underneath to Spiller. Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. That's going to make it 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. This is taken at the 15. Oh, nice move. Boy, he wasn't too far from breaking that officially. Give him 15. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And let's last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
We'll see if it's that easy here.
Po takovýmhle sportu bych asi už nikdy nevlez na to hřiště. Po takovýmhle nárazu už bych asi nikdy nehrál.
Got a little handsy there, defensive holding, Charles.
And defenders will get away with as much as you will allow. The 5-yard mark tells the officials where the line should be drawn.
One man on the backfield, Elliott. Romo here on first down. Escobar with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now Romo. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it.
Já nevím, já to nikdy
big on the
nevím.
scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about it later.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Romo on third down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31.
While it may seem like an every game occurrence, let's not treat it that way. Tony Romo's had some injury issues, right? He's starting to advance in years. But watch what he and Des Bryant did in this game. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, when they do that, they're hard to stop.
Yeah, they really are. Lots of connections, which means big-time offense, which usually leads to victory for their team.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Romo gives to Elliott. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
To throw on 2nd down is Romo. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could hold it in.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Romo, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete? Tax the football in the air. It's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And Escobar has it left side. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
Napište mi do komentářů, jestli se to seká nebo neseká, já to nechci vědět.
Hey, listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Breeze throwing on second down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And that is incomplete.
Já fakt nechápu, co tam ten quarterback dělá. On do půl hodiny stojí a potom to hodí úplně někam. Protože on tam půl hodiny stojí, máme ho smetou. Nakonec to hodí a nedopadne. A to je dobře, protože nám vykopá. Tak to aspoň kopní někam rozumně.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And trotting back out there now, this Saints defense. And they dug down last drive on 4th down, got the stop on their side of the field. You play defense, Charles. How huge is that on this drive?
Can't even really quantify it because you're talking about field position, momentum, that element of feeling like we're the tougher team, because when you stop someone on 4th down, in a sense you're imposing your will on the other team, and that's exactly what they did, and that should permeate through the rest of the ball club.
Yeah, now who will impose their will on this drive? It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about.
Já se ještě něco podívám. Setting. Game controls. Jo, takže čtverečkem jakoby takhle prostě dáte ruku před sebe a ne, křížkem dáte ruku před sebe. A jakoby můžete odstrkovat ty hráče.
But still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They come out here in the eye. Here's Romo. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
It's 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the offense. Throwing on 3rd down, Romo. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
I don't fake it.
They find some open field here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful. Throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past fake.
Unsuccessful back in my high school days. Once Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity. Don't they a chance to get involved?
Já se to úplně dostal, ale mě tam stejně jsme. Ale to nevadí. Já mám ještě přihrávku. To je hustý.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Já se dám běh, ten je asi lepší.
Romo hands to Elliott, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
They fake the give to Elliott. Now Romo. Whoosh. And Beasley with it over the middle.
Posunuli jsme se, to musíme dát. Někdy vůbec sekund. To tam nedodělali. Že on třeba stojí na tom hráči.
Well, I was going to say you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective.
Teď to musíme dát. To dáme. Hlavně by nám to zase nechytli. Tak a můžu. Teď dva, i na teď.
Now a first down throw, Romo. Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Tak 3, 2, 1.
On second and 10, Romo. And that is caught.
Touchdown! Oh, yes.
Terrence Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
She's doing more than humming. She's yelled it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Já zkusím, že jste
There's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And he was stepped out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the two-point try will be unsuccessful.
Look of the Irish. This is Irish. Jestli jsem to řekl špatně, tak to vytrhujte v komentáři. Počkat, tak co můžu dát tady? Můžu tam dát něco podobného? Jo, ale tam jsem se vydal fakt dobře.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2.
Když víte, že se na vás blíží snad miliarda hráčů.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Takže už to máme 2 dní a už tam mám asi na 4 miliony. Potom když dáte tam to PlayStation tlačítko.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
The previous play is under review.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You took against a breeze as he's taken down. Cedric Thornton forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Takže teďka už dám tu cover 4. Tam jsou všichni rozmístění po 2, myslím. To celém tam už ještě, aby ten hráč nemohl utíct. Teďka bude běh.
Breeze to throw on second down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Now Breeze. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He won't go down. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Mega hustý, mega všechno dobrý.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Mega hustý
They
dobrý.
have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Here's Romo. And this will be
touchdown. Oh yeah. Já fakt nechápu. Já jsem trénoval včera. Já jsem měl takový minitrénink. Ještě dneska jsem 3 hodiny. Takže
starting to think about those dinner
dobrý zápas. Ještě sice není konec.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Going right side, he has one. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Takže teďka zagal fakt hodně těžké.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local
columnist
said, why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it. Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article is saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about
42
it.
a oni mají teprve 3 body.
Now it's Murphy. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
U mě nejlepší hráč ten quarterback.
They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that. And coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this. And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward. What's fun to watch is these college receivers transitioning into the NFL and how they grow as route runners. Because a lot of times now in the college game, the spread offenses, there aren't that many routes that they're actually running. Most of the time, they're just trying to find open space and present themselves to the quarterback as easy targets. But in the NFL, you've got to run the entire route tree, and you've got to run it well if you expect to get open.
Takže jakože i ten tým dal touchdown, ale stejně to vyhrál.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Play action to Spiller. Now Breeze. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And that's going to bring up the fourth down.
A potom to hodí úplně někam jinam, nebo na někoho.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's averaging just under 50 yards a... And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Saints defense getting ready here, heading back onto the field. Not a good performance by them or by their offense, for that matter. It just hasn't been a good game.
And it's real easy at this point to point fingers. Hey, you guys didn't get a whole lot done today. Didn't give us much of a cushion. But the truth of the matter is, having played defense, your pride says whatever your offense gives you, you're supposed to allow 1 point less.
I guess fingers could be pointed on both sides. They'll start the drive with Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Again, it's Elliott. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play.
Já jsem tam dával, že budu nahrávat. Ale místo toho jsem běžel.
But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
To throw is Romo. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, James Hanna. And that'll bring up fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier.
Asi víte, co teďka udělám.
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. They push him back to the 34.
Takže myslím, že teďka máme míč.
Coming hard that time.
Ne, nemáme. Ještě mají poslední pokus. A už se ukončil zápas a vyhráli jsme. Takže vyhráli jsme 42 a oni měli 3 body. Takže tohle je pro dnešní video všechno a